doing it, like
That's
they're
fine.
not paying you, and you're
Is there not?
skimping on everything,
No, I'm
because they're
using
not
push to talk right now.
reimbursing you as much as they should.
No,
because
he's
they
not
have
on push
that
to talk, so we're here just conversation.
or like in the
Yeah.
time
No.
where it's just a lie. I know a handful. I can count
So,
on a hand how many
thanks
people
for the
I
heads up, at
know that take press trips.
I noticed that.
So you muted yourself.
There, he can hear you guys. I just muted him for now. A little too much background noise. Okay, so interesting start. Now, I don't like sneaking. In the way that the current build is, sneaking is not going to do too well, especially if they see the tracks right here. So I don't like sneaking off the bat, because if they planet scan at the beginning, you literally just wasted, 5-10 seconds in a direction. Besides, you're really noisy, and you only gain like 10 feet with the sneak. So we'll see what they can see. Okay, so what will they see?
This way.
Yeah, so they should be pinging right now, or at least talking. But yeah, communication's always good. Always kill a plant when you can see it. Always kill the plant. Always, nope. Always see a plant, kill a plant. So interesting, so the monster is basically doing a giant U-turn. In general, I don't really like doing U-turns unless you're really hugging like a really wide U-turn. But a short U-turn just means that there's a good chance they're going to catch you right away.
I am proud of you.
What's that?
He's back at the spawn. That's interesting.
Okay, he juked us because you guys were all following me. Guys, you should all follow the tracks while I do a little more of a circle round. That way we're more likely to catch him. You guys should follow Daisy.
AC, but I see.
Okay, so monsters in the back area. Sorry, I haven't been paying too much again. Just be very careful. This was a very awkward area, and it's really easy to get cut off on this little pinch right here. So the maps have kind of little pinches around the walls. So like this area is a corner, this is a section, and this is a section. This is a section. And here we go. Here's an engagement. So be careful. Remember to save jetpack and avoid the correct things. We're going to go ahead. It looks like it's focusing on medic. Remember, don't jetpack out of that. No, save. Okay, so definitely save your jetpack. Always remember, you're looking for only a couple of things. And again, don't jetpack out of that aftershock ability, because they still got smacked by it, and you just wasted your stuff. Zug should be popping his shield. If you have, there you go. Perfect timing for the shield. Really good job. Really good job of mitigating damage this time for the team. So really good lessons learned. Monster does seem that he's focusing on just whatever's in front of him and isn't picking a target and just sticking on him. It can sometimes work if the healer doesn't switch targets fast enough, like right now, but it can be really bad for the monster because he's not making any really good progress. Hey Riptide, how's it going? Okay, so Assault is down. I felt like that, like if you ever have low health, just disengage, even if you're the Assault, and use your great weapons that are more at range. So Daisy's going to get a pickup. Permanent health damage finally going through. Again, I want to see these height. Throw your toxic grenades. I am not seeing a single toxic grenade. Those grenades should be out all the time. And now just do a little bit of damage. And the moment he gets out of range and you can no longer do chip damage, don't worry about shooting him because he's going to regenerate armor faster than you can keep up. So Monster is going in a straight line. Anytime you disengage from a dome, you generally just want to go in a straight line, especially if you're evolve ready. I don't know why he's stopping for this. I don't know. Like, I mean, yes, that perk is okay-ish, but I really don't know why he stopped for that, because he's ready to evolve, and now, again, he's doing this weird U-turn shape. Isn't going to work too well. He might try to evolve right here, but he could get very, very well punished.
Yeah, he got into the caves, don't go in.
You gonna wait outside?
We can cover every entrance.
How often should we engage elite monsters as a monster? If you see an elite, every time I see an elite, I kill it and I eat it unless I think that the perk I have is just amazing.
There he is.
Okay.
Standing right beside me.
Okay, now watch out! Don't break line of sight. Good job, and the dome will come up in just a second. Nice harpoon, nice harpoon. So So the monster's not going to be able to get away. Again. Okay, so now you're weak. So if you dome, just regenerate and heal and just, yes.
Dome if you can.
So dome, throw the dome. There we go. Now heal up and then engage. That extra 5 bars of armor is not going to make the make or break the deal. The Reaver.
Good, Joe.
I don't know.
Hank Orbital
This is a
should
great
really
dome
be
now.
saved. To make sure he's gonna, yeah, the Reaver's gonna block his channeling. Remember, like, you don't want to face check things. The monster has to come to you. You know, the extra little damage that you prevent by him not channeling isn't usually worth it. Oh, and Benign getting really focused here. And again, those toxic grenades, I'd like to see them toxic grenades. Too much fire, not enough poison. And that's going to be another dome that's going to be really good for the monster.
Get him up.
Remember, Kyra just
you
has
can.
to, yeah. Let Daisy, if Daisy's on your
Let
team,
Daisy get him
always let Daisy do it. There you go, back up to full strength. Support should be able to help out Joe, no! And there we go. So very little damage. Again, once again, I'm not seeing toxic grenades from Zug. Like, I haven't seen any. I think I hear them, but they're either in really bad locations and I'm just not seeing it. But overall, those toxic grenades really need to be working a bit better. Do you save the Twitch thingies? I kind of want to listen what you comment on Monster. Do you want to actually? Yeah, they should be uploaded to Twitch, Insomnial. I do get backlogged, and I don't want to spam my channel with like 10 videos a day, but they should be popping up. Oh, someone got downed by something. I don't know. So this is probably going to be the win right now. The monster's capitalized. No assault. No medic. Dome still has 30 seconds. This is probably going to be the end. What's the best way to stay sneaky from the hunters? Yeah, just basically sneak in between planet scans. So yeah, so Monster's pretty good. Really capitalizing well on a lot of the hunter mistakes right now. And again, don't go for the res. Again, really can't stress this enough. There should be a toxic grenade on this person, no matter what, because the monster. Look how much damage the monster would be taking from a toxic grenade right here. Really, really, really good form of punishment from the toxic grenades, but didn't see any.
Yeah.
And then here goes the support.
If you can.
Orbital. No. Good try.
That's game.
But yeah, that just really a few really big mistakes for the hunters. The biggest one is don't be overly aggressive if you can avoid it. Yes, David. It depends on the timer. But I've been able to stall a monster for a minute all by myself for my team to get in. But it really just kind of depends on what your role is and all that kind of stuff. GG, let's go ahead and let's go back and debrief.
Oh crap, I just accidentally jumped out.
Go ahead, go put him in. Okay. Yeah, so the big thing, the monster, you had some really weird feeding paths. You had like these U shapes, and so you'd end up putting yourself back closer to the hunters when you didn't need to. Normally you just go in a straight line, or if you're doing a U-shaped kind of a thing, you hug the outside of the walls, but you're kind of in the middle of the map, and so you had these awkward distances that the hunters should have been able to catch up to you if they were spread out a bit more. So just be careful about that. Otherwise, not too bad. I kind of wasn't too sure if you should have stopped. You had no armor, and then you stopped to feed on the elite blitzer. And I guess the perk is okay, but if they caught up to you, they could have actually done more damage and prevent that. But they were just a little slow. So just be careful about eating too close from a disengagement. And then when you did disengage, again, you did a U-turn. You should have just gone in a straight line to evolve, and that would have been a lot safer. But again, they didn't really capitalize when you evolved in the building anyway. The big thing for the hunters is I I'm not seeing the toxic grenades. You should always be throwing those on the bodies, just to punish the monster a bit more. Don't forget to pop the assault shield a little bit. Griffin had a couple of really good harpoons from time to time, and then the medic and support were doing a good job trying to keep each other up. That first dome engagement was actually looking really good, because the monster was kind of bouncing around from target to target. So always just be careful, Joe, about who needs to be healed. Always heal who's being focused, not necessarily who's got the lowest HP, because the monster might not know that the other person's got that low HP and might not even see him. So always try and heal who's being focused as opposed to who needs it. As a general rule, later on, eventually, you can kind of throw away roles like I'd rather heal assault than trapper. I'd rather heal support than the assault, for instance, and things like that. But those things should help out. And remember, again, just make sure you dodge the right abilities. Don't dodge that aftershock because you use up jetpack. This was for the medic. You dodge
What's
the
aftershock again?
That's the one where he basically sits there and channels. It's the point
that
blank.
one, yeah.
Yeah. And so I saw that you tried to dodge it a couple of times.
Yeah.
Everything.
What was that? Sorry, I missed that. What was that? Oh, no worries. But yeah, just be careful. Like, the big ones you want to avoid are the Banshee and the Lightning Strike. And then also, if you get used to audio cues, if you hear lightning but you can't see it, and you're kind of being focused by the monster, jump forward, not backwards, because that's usually where Elder Krakens like to put lightning strikes, or behind the person, because they can keep on pushing them towards it so that they can't get out of it.
Okay.
Okay, let's go ahead.